Hello, I'm Mike from musicradiocreative.com, and in this video I'm going to show you some of the best effects to make your voice sound better in Adobe Audition. Okay, here we are. Let's record something. This is a really big voiceover. Okay, there's my voice. Let's trim that down to size, and I'm going to hop over into the multi-track and create a brand new session there. Drag this in. Now, often we can do things like EQ, we can do compression, but it often works when we layer these things up. That's where the effects rack here comes into play, because we can put multiple effects on in one go. So, for instance, we could go on and, first of all, we could use the parametric equalizer to EQ this voice. Let's listen to it. This. And then let's add some EQ on. This is a really. Maybe roll off some of the bass here at the end. This is a really big voiceover. Okay, that's with the EQ. This is a really big voiceover. Subtle change there. Now I might go in and I might say I want to go to amplitude and compression and dynamics processing. Add on a nice easy compressor here. This is a really big voiceover. So already sounding bigger and fatter and more entertaining. But this is the beauty. So we've EQ'd it once, we've compressed it once. We can now go in and add some more EQ if we want. And every little effect you're adding is coming after the very first effect. So the first effect will be the EQ, followed by compression. So it's EQing, then compressing, as opposed to compressing and then EQing. Important that you know that it's happening in a certain order. Now, this FFT filter is also super. Let's try this out. This is a really big voiceover. Lots of treble there. This is a really big voiceover. Drop off anything below 100 hertz. We don't really need that. This is a really big voiceover. This is a really big voiceover. Okay, more EQ on there, and then we might go in and we might go for something like, let's have a look here. We've got so many different options here that we don't often explore. So obviously we've got the speech volume leveler, we've got the single band compressor here, multi-band compressor. Let's have a go with the tube model compressor, because that gives us a bit of the old warm sound of old radio station compressors. Let's have a look at this brick wall limiter, see how that sounds. This is a really big voiceover. So that's quite harsh, isn't it? Light mastering. This is a really big voiceover. And there are so many other here. Radio leveler. This is a really big voiceover. That's good. And then finally, we might go in and add something else like the multi-band compressor. This is a really big voiceover. Broadcast. This is a really big voiceover. Quite harsh there. Maybe we'll go for Pop Master, my favorite. This is a really big voiceover. Almost distorting there a little bit. That's because of the tube compressor and the multiband kicking in. Let's go for broadcast and just pull off some of these settings. This is a really big voiceover. This is a really big voiceover. This is a really big voiceover. Okay, that's sounding okay. Now what I might do is I might go in and fade out. This is a really big voiceover. And just an example of how you can layer up multiple effects on one track to make a voice sound better. Now, that's all well and good. That's going to use a lot of your CPU, though. And in a new video very shortly, I'll show you how to get all of those effects to pre-render for you, so you don't have to go so harsh on your CPU, which I'm sure is a bit of a workhorse anyway. Let me know how you get on in the comments to this video.